Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review for The Foolishness of Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode Never Ending. Okay, let's just get into. I will not be on camera today. My eyes are acting up, so I'm taking trying to be productive while still being around here. Okay, but y'all know I'm a full human being. I'm not an avatar. I am here. Okay, but again, too bright. This is I don't know if it's my allergies or whatever, but the light is irritating my eyes today. So I have pictures and conversations for you all and whatnot. Okay, do not forget to subscribe to my channels to become a JayBird. Dun 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 dun. Okay. The link to subscribe to my Jaylee's Corner talk is always in the description box below. So please, thank you for subscribing there. There will be content up, but no more content up starting Monday. I have a whole new thing. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that channel too. Y'all know to like, to comment, to share, to relax, to center yourself, inhale, all these things that I tell y'all to do every single video. It's now right there. So do all that stuff right there. Okay. Do not forget you can also follow me on social media on IG and Twitter at JayLeesCorner. Okay. Also on CashApp, please and thank you. But yeah, like the video and again subscribe. But again, yes, I am here, okay? But the light it's I got all the lights off my place. The light is from my computer and it's beaming in my face and whatnot. Okay. It's not that bad right now. So let's see how long I can go with, being on camera or whatever. I know I look, I'm saying, or whatever. It's just so bright, okay? My skin is so shiny, girl, whatever. But let's get into, Brittany Marcelino. Okay, Brittany Marcelino. Look, she's still Chris Light is so bright. I'm sorry, y'all. She's still not over leaving, not leaving, but losing the rehab place. To crackhead Robert. Crackhead Robert. Anyway, Marcelino know that she's a little bit stressed out, so he calls her dad, asking if he can come to town, spend some time with them, with the kids, which gives them a break, okay, because her daddy will have the children, and he feel like me and Brittany should have a little bit of a romantic time as husband and wife and whatnot, okay? So when he tells Brittany about it, because the son who knew who's 6, basically snitched, granddad's coming or whatever. And when he explains to her, like, yeah, ask your dad to come down here, like, some time, she kind of gets upset because for her, she's like, I never want to, make him disappointed in me. And he was so proud of me when I married you, whatever, got my life together. So I do not want to disappoint him with me, trusting crackhead Robert, losing a rehab place, losing $8,000 or whatever. So I don't have time to be feeling bad with my daddy being here. So I am not happy about the visit. Get over it. Okay, get over it. Girl, leave me be. So she then says she got an email from somebody, and she goes to talk to her mom about it because she did not want to talk to my girl. She did not want to talk to Marcelino about it just yet. And turns out the emails from her birth father, who her mom left years ago when she was a baby, and her mom has always told her he was a piece of crap, husband, a piece of crap boyfriend or whatever, a piece of crap father. He was not helpful. He was also abusive and a huge drug addict. I'm like, but your mom, but you're a drug addict, lady. So it's weird for one drug addict to say somebody else is a drug addict and she's still battling her drug addiction. So I'm like, whatever. He must have been bad if she called him crackhead. Anyway, so she reads the letter, how he wants to kind of reconnect with her over all these years and whatnot. And even though her mom did not go to rehab like she was supposed to do at the end of last season, but she's like, my mom doing better. She lives with a family friend of ours. You know, saying she helps the lady clean up the house or whatever, and so she's allowed to stay in the guest house that's out back and whatnot. But her mom is doing better, which is good. But she feel like her mom may not have been fully honest about the dad, how bad he was if she really left him versus if she really took the kids because her mom was crazy. So mom was like, no, he was a crazy, abusive, mentally, physically, all those things or whatever. And I left him because he was just a piece of crap. But if you want to start building with him, that's on you. That's your decision. I don't suggest you do it because what if he hasn't changed? I'm like, it's the pot talking to the kettle. It's the microwave talking to the oven. It's like you are also her parent who still dibbles and dabbles in drugs and sometimes is unreliable. So how are you worried that your ex will be the same person to her that you are to her? I'm like, I don't know. But again, her mama, lived and experienced with that man that we don't know. So we can't judge, her trying to warn Brittany away from, going full out and be invested and getting or have this man in his life. Because the man said he wants to get those grandkids. So Brittany got to figure that out. Mom just said, girl, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Worry about it later. Anyway, we're going up to Stan and Lisa. Lisa McDowell. Okay. Anyway, I was bored. Lisa around here with them badass extensions and the missing side tooth. I'm like, she really out here judging. She should not be. Okay, I've never witnessed a white person with missing edges. I don't think I've ever seen a white person with missing edges and a missing side tooth. Well, most of them are like drug addicts, but I was bored because we see Lisa McDowell, well, her friend Renata still trying to convince Renata to put a wig on and trick Stan into thinking that she is this catfishing person that, Lisa has set up on Facebook or whatever. And Renata, like, I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, this wig is not a good wig. And it wasn't. Them. If those are the same wigs that Stan got her when she got out of prison, she is not taking care of those wigs. But Renata just not here for trying to fool Stan. And then she said, what if he try to touch me? She's like, no, he won't do that. I'm like, but you don't know that, okay? Stan seems feely, so he might. So we don't see what happened with that. But the following morning, next day, we see Stan picking Lisa up from the hotel. And she looks a bit agitated or whatever. So she said her and Renata did not have sex that day because they were fussing and fighting about their disagreement on, Renata being the other woman in the messy wig. And, so they didn't see eye to eye that they beefed out. I'm like, Lisa really be wanting folks to do what she wants them to do as if she run anything. You got in prison. Okay, you ain't top bitch around here. Leave it be and whatnot, okay? But she said we did not have sex though, okay? She wanted to make that clear. They did not do it, okay? So Stan can kind of see she's kind of aggravated. He just doesn't know why because all he knows is she left with a friend, supposed to leave, and now she's upset or whatever. So we're gonna go out and have a little good time. And so he took her to rock climbing. And at the rock climbing thing, they're climbing the rocks. Now he said he had been before, but somebody he knew in the past, but she had never been. Okay, and they chitting chatting or whatever. He get up as high as he can. She gets up higher or whatever. And for some, I'm like, why are they making the staff there hold them in the air while they talk in the air? Why can't they come down to the ground? I was confused. I'm like, that old ass man, his balls. Look, I'm gonna stop. I was confused. I'm like, why are they in the air still? What is the point of having an in the air conversation? But she asked him, so are you talking to anybody else? Or have you been talking to anybody else lately? He's like, well, I did go to lunch with Tina, his ex is Tina, because you were gone, and we're friends. So me and Tina went to lunch. Oh, did you want Tina, huh? Mm-hmm. So I'm gone. You left. I didn't know. No. Stan, no. Okay, do you know? And she said the girl name who she made up on Facebook. Who is Jessica so and so? And he just looked puzzled. Okay, because him saying he's not talking to anybody else, no one else besides her, that he only went out to eat with Tina, is a whole lie. Because if she says she's been talking to him through this fake page, okay, and kind of goes off from them. Lisa's crazy. Lisa McDowell, okay, because Lisa really has it in her head that Stan has hoodwinked and bamboozled her into something. I'm not sure what. Now, is Stan talking to the fake Facebook page right? No, that's wrong. However, I feel like he getting tired of Lisa's ass. And he's looking for the next person because Lisa is what? Lisa's crazy, okay? Let her go on about business. And I'm like, she doing these things as if she has anything too far back on. Lisa McDowell is crazy, okay? But let's move on to Lacey and Shane. And to who else? Jean. Okay, so Lacey is upset at the finding out that Shane was doing stuff with men online. But I'm like, Lacey, how you upset? What you mad for, homie? Let me cut my screen. The If I can cut down the light on my screen and pop on screen. Lacey, what you mad for? Because you the one who signed him. Lacey signed Shane up for OnlyFans. So if you sign that man up for OnlyFans, how are you surprised that he was online doing stuff for people, even men? And I feel like everybody know men also be on there or whatever. Did you think men would not want to see your husband? Shane has a nice body. So I'm not surprised, gay people hit him up and said, "Can I get a flick?" And he said, "Well, sure, you can. Okay, I'm gonna send you what I be doing." And so I'm just so surprised that he was out here doing stuff with men. And so Lacey called Jean. Okay, I guess her only backup plan is always Jean. Okay, she's telling him how it's crazy because Shane, when made take a little doctor test and he, kind of failed. He was supposedly talking to me. He's like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, I can believe it. When he said, I can believe it, I guess you can. He also brings up how anybody in a whole relationship should never have to have a lie detector test done because you're supposed to trust the person you're with. So Jean is surprised that Lacey and Shane is having issues. Oh, really? Are you Lacey? Really? But I told your ass when you was with him that you was making a mistake, and he did. John kept saying, you don't really want him. You want me. You want me. But Lacey picked Shane. And so when Lacey say, can we meet up? Because I just feel some kind of way. Okay, I don't trust my husbands. I think we should talk in person. She's used to John being her backup person. And I feel like Lacey always used John as that, a backup person or whatever. But John, like, look, my girlfriend Julie. Now Julie's the girl who we seen him dating. He went on a date with at the end of the last season. So him and her are still together. So they're a couple now. He like, she doesn't want us hanging out. Like she don't want that or whatever. And I have to respect that. Not only that, um, he told us that he's better when he's not with Lacey. Being with her, it makes him, go crazy or whatever. He always ends up using because he gets so aggravated with her when she leaves him. So the cycle was always, I'm with Lacey, was so happy. She then leaves me or cheats on me with somebody else and then leaves me in the dust. And I get so pissed, I go and I use. But me now being clean, I'm with Julie, who doesn't put me through all that stuff. Like I'm better with Julie than I am with Lacey. So he says, nah, we can't meet up now. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But if if he is physical with you, like if things get physical, for sure, I'll come by and I'll do some shit. But other than that, no, I can't meet with you. So, oh, okay. Jean out here, like, look, and look. First of all, he was out here with in a print. Okay, I say, what in the, what is this? What print is that? I was like, Jean, is that your print? Okay, bro, leave that be. Anyway, but I commend John for knowing, hey, I should not keep messing with her because she gonna pull me down to the gutter. And we don't want John in the gutter. I like John. I like Shane. I think both men would be better without Lacey. The common cheating denominator in this is Lacey. Lacey likes to complain about her life, but Lacey has put these men in these positions, and it's stupid. Now, luckily, John has learned his lesson. He don't want to go back. Eventually, Shane might too. We don't know, but let's move on to Shawn and Sarah. Shawn just wants to have sex with Sarah. He just wants to bang her around. Now, I mean, that's his purpose for saying like come up for the weekend because we got sex. Now she brings up how her mom, just is worried that you're gonna distract me. He put a little picnic together on the floor in the living room because it's too cold to have a picnic outside in the wilderness. And I'm like, who raised you? Why do you have shoes on in the house? I think it's so weird for anyone to wear shoes in the house. Like when you walk in the house, take your shoes off. You tracking on the outside, inside, okay? And you was outside walking to the to the curb to pick her up. Your shoes got curb on, and now you in the house with your feet on the little blanket that y'all eating off. Oh, this is so nasty. Anyway, but her mama was saying how she feel like Shawn may distract her from being a mom and from getting her life together. And I would never do that. No, not me. That ain't what I would do. No, girl. I love you, girl. I only want the best for you, girl. Why would I ever hurt you, girl? I was like, girl, I don't know. And so I feel so much for Shawn. When we hug and we kiss, I just feel like it's just so wonderful. I just want him saying, oh, when we're together, I'm like, you are just so foolish. It's like, I do want to have sex with him, even though I have not had sex in 6 years. I do want him, and they do have sex. We see them in the room, kissing and hugging and kissing, taking clothes off. Okay, and she's like, you got a condom. I'm like, shit, a condom? Great question, by the way. But I'm like, I didn't want to hear that. And we see him like go in the drawer, grab, open a box of condoms. I was like, y'all gonna keep filming? Can someone say and cut? Can someone say get out? I mean, the fact that he's in his boxers, she's in her bra panties. Why did the camera crew stay so long? I was so confused. But they put him out, okay. And later on, they didn't did it, okay. And she said he was so soft and easy going. I have, it's been a while for me, so he was just so he took his time. He's really good at sex. I think it's weird we would say someone is good at sex. It's like that ain't even how you supposed to say it. He fuck real good. Is what I know it is. But anyway, she said how great he was, how much she enjoyed it. He says vice versa, whatever. And I was like, no. So while they're laying in bed, okay, after doing it, he like, I gotta tell you something. She's like, what? What is it? What's going on, man? Okay. So yeah, I have 6 kids. She was like, what? I asked you, like, look, I know I just did not want to freak you out, so that's why I didn't tell you before. That is crazy. What else don't I know? I was also engaged to somebody named Destiny who was also a prisoner, but it did not work out. Are you serious? So is this what you do? You just go around dating people and looking for women in prison? You're a liar. You're not a good person. She's mad now. She's getting up. She's getting dressed. She's upset because again, he at least now he's told her the full truth. I have 6 kids. I'm really 46 or 40, whatever. Maybe he's 44. Um, and I was engaged to somebody else in prison. And so my mom was right. I don't know you. I should have never gotten with you. I cannot. You after sex. I can't believe it. She's mad. She's upset. Okay. Now she. So when were you with her? When was it? Oh, it was a while. No, don't lie. Don't be honest. Okay. When was it? He then say, when it was, what makes her realize, oh, so it was while you was messing with me. So that's the reason to why you stopped talking to me, because you was with her. And then when that did not work out, we came back. So I'm a rebound. I'm a rebound prisoner. And she throws like a little drink in his face, and then she leaves. And I was like, girl, you don't know that man. That man don't know you. Because that man had you on a little carpet with the shoes on. He don't care about you. Not at all. Okay. Now, lastly, let's get to Brittany and Ray. I feel like Brittany is out here because look, what a picture. Why that man don't ever look happy? Look at Ray's face. Why does Ray never look happy when he's with Brittany? I feel like she don't even realize she's sucking the life out of him because she's so overprotective. There's nothing wrong with wanting him to be safe and in good hands or whatever, but you are sucking the life out of him. And when sitting in this confessional, I would never want to see someone look depressed sitting next to me. If you don't look at least enthused to be in my presence, bitch, I don't need you. I don't need you. Now, Brittany took her ass over there to Ray's cousin's house. She found him because he has a GPS track on his phone. And because he was not answering the phone call, she's like, I'm going over there. And I don't have any issue with her going to be sure he okay. But it's the fact that she couldn't just let that man be. Look, if I have to chase you down via GPS tracker to see, because I feel like you're doing wrong, I don't need to be with you. because I don't have time to be a parent to an adult. Brittany trying to be raised parents, not his wife, not his woman, not his piece. She's being, some anguish. And you trying to save him from going back to jail or all these things is coming off like Ward and Brittany, like a mama would do, not like a girl. I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, she gets to the place, and cousin Bink, who I think is so cute. I'm a hey cousin Bink. What you do? What they do? Anyway, what up though? But cousin Bink is like, what the fuck is going on here? Because she went over there banging on the door. Okay, like knock, 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 knock. Kept knocking. I said, nigga, no, you knocked twice and let it go. Okay, but she kept knock, knock, knocking, and she's like, where the hoes at? I'm like, where the hoes at? And it was Ray, cousin Bink in the blue shirt, and then friend over there. They playing dominoes and drinking beer. And you don't walk up, where the hoes at? They're like, I don't know, you tell us. What you mean where the hoes at? What you doing here? You wasn't answering your phone, so I came and I found you. I was worried about you. You can't be this popping, you can't be this disappearing or whatever. He like, I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here doing anything gonna get me in trouble. What do you mean? Cause I thought your cousin was a drug kingpin. You can't be around felons. Okay, what you do? Is you a felon, sir? Sir, is you a felon? Asked the other man in the black shirt. He was like, I mean, yeah. See, he a whole felon. You can't be around felons. He's like, man, look, you would have to be like doing some illegal shit, like for that. No, you not even. She came in like a warden. And again, I get she's trying to protect him, but the way she's doing it ain't gonna work. Okay, it ain't gonna work. Not today, not on my watch and whatnot. So, for her, like I'm looking out for you. Okay, I need to be sure that you okay. Because if the law come in here or whatever, he like about the law, come in. What are you talking about? So he's like, you tripping? You really tripping? And she's like, well, you know what? I'm going to go home, and you should leave with me. He was like, you can go to the house, calm down, and I'll be home later. What? You gonna have me look like a fool? He like, no. You made yourself look like a fool. That wasn't on me. I didn't ask you to come here. Okay, but again, go to the house, calm down, and I will be home later. His thing is, I don't want. I was already in prison for 4 years. I don't want anyone to control me like I was controlled in prison. And I don't want to be held down like that, like I was in prison, to where she feel like I just can't go anywhere without her like approving or I don't want to do all that or whatever. Again, it's a way that she can let him know like I don't want you to get in trouble versus her, acting like he out here in these streets selling drugs. The fact that she said, I thought your cousin was a drug king. Why did you think his cousin was a drug kingpin? I'm like, why did they why you think you've seen his family? They're not drug girl. The cousin and the friend then say, just go to the house. Like, she just cared. Like she cared about she's worried about you, which is a good thing. Like it was a good first impression because she came back on my goddamn door. But I can see she cared for you, whatever. So go on head home and go and talk to her. And at the house, she's like, you on some bullshit, sleep on the couch. You can't be out here doing A, B, C, D, E. I can pop up. And, you not answering the phone is the reason I don't trust you because I'm like, I was outdone. You gonna lose me? Do you want to lose me? I'm like, but he was literally at the place he told you he was going, and he was sitting there playing dominoes. The only wrong he did was he did not answer your calls. But I really feel like he stopped answering because she probably kept calling. This is dumb. But the following morning, she realized she overdid it. I may have went too far. I may have been, too upset. Okay, I just look. It's because you answer your phone. Okay, I worry about you. And if you end up back in prison, my mom and them really won't like you. So I need you to not get in trouble because my parents, my family needs to like you. And his thing was like, my family has issue with you too. But the pressure from your family is sometimes seems what you want me to hurt for them, and that's on bullshit. Look, I'm all for anyone wanting the best for their person, but I also don't want to drive my person crazy to please my fucking family who don't live in my house or pay my bills. Okay, I pay my own goddamn bills. So either like who I like from close or from afar, okay, or leave me for the be. Anyway, that was the whole it was so and whatnot of life at the lockup. Everybody foolish. Do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section. Also, wait, like the video, comment, subscribe as well. And y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. And anyway, I have to go. I will see you when I see you. Peace.